Welcome to episode 135 of Regen Rovers, where today we're going to be taking on Hull City in the quarter-finals of the EFL Cup, and we're also going to play Arsenal, second place Arsenal, in the league. You can see here, it's been a bit of a mixed bag of results recently, but we are in 7th place after 14 games, 22 points. We're still behind Cardiff City, but we are ahead of Chelsea, as you can see there. Spurs having a dreadful time this season. They finally sacked Pochettino after a really poor start to the season. Since the last episode then, we've only played 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses. We followed the EFL Cup 4th round win against Burnley up with a 1-0 win against Leicester, and it was an own goal. We relied on an own goal to give us the 3 points. I'm not complaining though. A win is a win regardless of how we got it. We did have a lot more possession, a lot more shots in this game. Similar chances as you can see. But in the end, look at that. What happened to the keeper there? It's so unlucky. Savage hit the post. It basically got trapped between the keeper, and as he got up, I need to see that again because it's pretty hilarious. It just sort of flicked into the back of the net off his leg. And it was an amusing way to win 3 points. Very unfortunate for Leicester. Look at this. As he gets up, it just sort of flicks off his back heel and goes into the back of the net. But we did lose the next game. It was against Chelsea, though, away from home. They are below us in the league, but they are a very strong team with some incredibly world-class players. They've got Roberto Rubinic, who is very, very good. And this guy as well, a Chilean striker who he's only 22, but he's a world-class striker, as you can see there. We did get a consolation goal. Paul Kelly is starting to improve since I've had some words with him. He's been listening to the last couple of videos, me complaining about him, but he has improved, and he's got 3 goals this season, got a few assists as well. And he's starting to impress me more than the likes of G-String on the left-hand side. In fact, Nigel has been playing on the left very well lately as well. It was a tap-in for Kelly, let's be fair, but still. He was in the right place at the right time. But it didn't really matter because we lost the game 3-1. Unfortunately, we lost the next game as well against QPR, who, on this save, do have some very good players. They were missing their main man, Swinglehurst. He's still injured. I've not been able to call him up to the England team lately because of that. I do actually have to show you the last couple England games as well because I've not done a separate video for that, but I'll show you the results in a second. Pigliacelli with 2 perfect penalties got us back into this game, and we lost the game in the 91st minute. Really frustrating. They were carbon copies of each other, the penalties. Really bizarre. He went for the top left-hand corner in both penalties. Look at this one. Boom. Look. Yeah, that was exactly the same. The keeper went the right way both times as well, strangely enough. That was his 6th and 7th goals of the season, but we came here, we lost in the last minute, threw away a point, really annoying. We did so well to get back into it, winning 2 penalties, but we were unable to keep that out. So, against Tottenham, I thought perhaps we need to change things. I'm going attacking, we're conceding goals galore. I even went structured against QPR. A couple of you suggested that. That's something I have tried before with their save, and it has worked. So I went structured, and it didn't work. We lost 3-2. So I decided to go counter-structured against Spurs. So the same formation, same instructions really, but I decided to select counter. We went team shape structured, and it certainly worked against a struggling Spurs team. Whether it works against other opposition, we will have to find out. Sam Hunt with a hat-trick. He does seem to like getting his goals in batches. He scored the first goal in the first minute as well. Fall with a cross-in. Brilliant finish from Hunt. By the way, Fall has been capped by Senegal now. He was French national, but he's gone for a second nationality. Paul Kelly then made it 2-0 in the 11th minute. G-String collecting it on the edge of the box, and a lovely finish. 3rd goal of the season for Kelly. Like I said, he is improving. They pulled one back before Sam Hunt made it 3-1 in the second half. Short charging forwards into Kevin Savage. Good ball out wide to Paul Kelly. Great cross in, simple tap in for Hunt. And he rounded it off with a hat-trick goal, a penalty to make it 4-1. Clinical penalty again from him, copying Pigliacelli's technique. And that was his 12th goal of the season and pushed us up to 7th in the table. Now with England, we have already qualified for the World Cup, and we finished top of our group with a 100% record by winning our games against Greece and Luxembourg. put out a strong team against Greece, but against Luxembourg, I decided to go with Spencer Drury up front, and he managed to score another 2 goals for England. I didn't call Jack Young up for this England team. Wanted to try out a couple other guys, but Spencer Drury, he does score for England. He's clinical. Here's Rowley into Drury. Lovely finish from him for that goal. His second was in the 28th minute. Obviously, it's against very weak opposition, but still, it's great to see him score. He's just battered that in there. And Sam Hunt managed to get his second goal for England as well late on in this game. Rowley's a quality player, though, and so is Lloyd King. Those two are key to us in the World Cup next year. Hunt, lovely little header there for his second England goal. So Spencer Drury now has 6 goals in 7 games for England. That's brilliant, isn't it? So the team I'm going with to take on Hull City at home, I'm going with a strong team. It's the quarter-final of the EFL Cup. Almost called it the Capital One Cup then. Even though they're a championship side, we do have to make sure we just throw everything at them. Because against Burnley we struggled, didn't we, until we brought on Sam Hunt. Now, I am resting Hunt again. He's on the bench. Savage comes into the team, so it's Savage and Pigliacelli up front. The only other change from the previous league game is Garber coming in for Naganuma, who's quite tired. I'm sticking with our number 1, Sean Thomas, in goal. Sticking with our best back 4, I think. I've decided that Williams, our captain, is slightly better than Burden. In this system, anyway. Burden, he's done okay, but he's not been incredible. And considering he is meant to be our best defender, he's not really impressed. Although, apparently Horatio is my best defender now, according to this. Either way, Horatio and Williams have that understanding, don't they? Last season, they worked well together. Here we go then. We are the favourites for this, and for that reason, I'm not going to go counter like I did against Spurs. We're at home, we're the team expected to win, we're the team expected to take the game to Hull City. We can't just sit back. That's my opinion anyway, so I think we need to go attacking. We'll leave it unstructured though, so hopefully that will solidify our defence a little bit more. So, attacking we go. Don't know why I spoke like that. Look at the Jack Young stand, resplendent. With the bright green tunnel where the players walk out of. It is a good stand, but I'm still hoping that we can expand the stadium soon. That option hasn't popped up for me. You know, when you ask the board questions, it's still not showing at the moment, but hopefully it does soon. Here we go. Here's Nico Schultz doing really well to win the ball. Kevin Savage into Pigliacelli. What's he going to do? Oh, he's gone all by himself. It's a good save by the keeper, but he took on about 3 defenders there. Brave from the Italian. G-string with a corner in. It's back to Pigliacelli. It's back to Pigliacelli again, and it's in the back of the net. I don't know who it deflected off. It's an own goal. We seem to be getting a lot of own goals these days. Pigliacelli's shot was on target in my opinion. I don't know why that is regarded as an own goal. Let's just have a look again. Maybe it was going wide. He's hit it. It was going wide. That's fair enough. But we're 1-0 up. That's the most crucial thing here. Can we hang on? I'm going to keep attacking. Try and extend our lead. G-string over the top. Kevin Savage can't win it, but it's back to the Austrian. Garber does really well there. Here's Kevin Savage again. He set up Pigliacelli, who's put it wide. He did the sensible thing and passed to the pig there. He fed the pig, but the pig didn't respond with a goal. Maybe Savage should have shot. I think in his attributes he prefers to pass than shoot. That's one of his attributes. It might be worth training him not to do that. But I quite like a player that looks for a pass instead of a shot. But in that situation, the pig again misses. The first one, that was no problem. He took on 3 players, had a good effort. But the last 2, they were glorious opportunities to make it 2-0. And we should really be 3-0 up. Here's Savage. He's hit that one wide. The strikers are not on fire today. I don't know what's going on, but we should really be winning by more than 2 goals, I would say. Here's Schultz. It's been all Regen Rovers though so far. Garber over the top for G-string. He does really well. Here's the pig. Can he finally get a goal? Here's G-string. Here's Savage. And no, it's not going our way, is it, in the box today? We've got fortunate with an own goal. Here's Williams, the captain, mopping up at the back. Back to Sean Thomas. Nathan Williams has the duty of Danny Bye on his shoulders now that Danny Bye has gone out on loan. Long ball over the top. Here's Pigliacelli. That time he scores, and that was probably the hardest of the lot. That's what the Italian can do. That was a stupendous goal from the pig. Look at this. It's a long ball over the top. He takes it to... What a brilliant first touch. drags it back, takes it round his man, fires it, and the keeper couldn't get to it. And we're 2-0 up. That was a wonderful strike from Pigliuccelli. That makes up for the mistakes, for the misses. That was only a half chance, I think. So free kick to Hull City. This will probably... No, it's not a goal, but this probably will be. Oh, it's off the post. We survive. Ooh, we're going to have to be careful. I'll probably go standard in the second half. Let's hope we can hang on until half time. Come on, guys, get rid of it. Oh, what a save, Sean Thomas. And we do survive. That was their second clear-cut chance of the game. And we're doing well. It was all us for the first 44 minutes of this game. They came back into it at the end, but we did manage to hold on. I'm going to go standard. And we'll just calm it down a bit now. Keep it on mixed passing. Pass the ball around a little bit. And then start this second half. Be nice to get Kevin Savage scoring again. He's not scored in the league yet, but he scored a couple of League Cup goals. Here's G-String losing the ball. Hopefully that'll be the end of the highlight. Yes, I was right. Stretching. Gets a bit uncomfortable. Slouched over. Probably should make a change. Nathan Williams knackered. Martinez is tired. I could play G-String at left back and then play Nigel there. I mean, that's a very attacking move, but Martinez is pretty tired, so I'm going to do that. And on the right hand side, we're going to bring on Pascual. We'll give him a little bit of a run out, give him a bit of a boost as well before he goes onto the pitch. Let's see what he can do for half an hour. We haven't seen Pascual for a while. Does tend to play League Cup games these days. But I wanted to put out a strong team today. Didn't want to make any mistakes. That's the thing. Didn't want to have any regrets. Put out a strong team. If we lose, it's not really my fault. That's my excuse anyway. This is a great... Well, it was a bit of an adventurous ball from Horatio. It could have been great if Pascual was switched on there. But it's given possession to Hull City instead. Horatio does well there. Here's Garber coming in. But he can't win the ball. Can Nigel do anything? Here's Nico Schultz intercepting. Horatio blasting it up. It's giving the ball away again. I don't know why he's pumping it so much. Instead, Hull City now coming forwards. Looking very dangerous. And it's a good save by Sean Thomas there. Maybe I should bring one of the strikers off. I think I'll bring the pig off. We'll leave Savage on. Give him a chance to possibly get a goal. And we're going to put another man in the middle. What is going on? Go in the middle there. There we go. He will play as the advanced playmaker. Garber will play as the deep line playmaker and defend. And yeah, hopefully that will be a little bit more stable. Strong and stable. No. By the way, today is the general election in Great Britain. So make sure you vote, please. You have to. Don't let your assistant do this one. Don't let your neighbours and your friends go and vote and you don't. You go and vote. If you're not registered, then you can't vote. But hopefully you're registered. Make sure you go and vote, please. For the future of your country. Here comes Hull City. It's over the top. They're looking for a consolation goal. Horatio does well, but he's lost it. And, oh, Thomas catches it. Really good stuff from him. They've had more clear-cut chances in this game. We've really started to crumble in the second half, haven't we? I don't know what is going on. Guys, just hang on. 5 minutes. I've put an extra man in midfield for this, and you're still not able to hold on. Ridiculous. On another day, if we didn't have Sean Thomas in goal, that's a goal. They are all over us. What is going on? Have they gone 4-3-3? Because I can't defend against 4-3-3. I think it's impossible on this game. No, they've still got the same formation. Well, it's all about trying to hang on there now. Come on, guys. Do not throw this away. Please. Especially as we've only got one striker on the pitch now. We don't want extra time. This is it, surely. We're through to the next round. Yes, we are. Thank goodness for that. Wasn't exactly the most convincing win in the end, after a good start to the game. But we are through to the semi-final. Just like Theresa May, we weren't so strong and stable in the end, but we managed to get the win. That's probably what's going to happen today. But you never know. We really are weak and wobbly in defence, aren't we? Needs to be sorted out. I've got the training on, at the moment, defending and defensive set pieces. I did have it on defensive positioning, but I've changed it to defensive set pieces. At least we only conceded 1 goal against Hull. In the last 2 games, we have solidified things a little bit, mainly because of Sean Thomas in goal pulling off some saves. Spurs have offered me an interview. Goodbye. Regen Rovers all the way, forever and ever. Amen. It's time for this semi-final draw then. It would be nice. Oh, it's going to be a hard draw, whatever, because Man United are going to beat Middlesbrough, aren't they? So who are we going to get? We're going to get Man United or Middlesbrough. If we get Middlesbrough, if Middlesbrough somehow beat Man United, we should be in the final of the EFL Cup. If we have to play Man United, it's going to be a loss. Man United, they're just impossible to beat on this game. Oh, it's time for the World Cup group stage draw as well. This is fascinating. Who are we going to get? So we're in Group B. So those are the Seed 1 teams drawn, I guess. We're going to have USA in our group. This is fantastic. Who else are we going to get? Nigeria. They could be a bit tough, I'm sure. One of the best African teams out there. Portugal. Wow, this is a bit of a tough draw, actually. All three teams can pose a threat, especially Portugal. I wonder why they're at the bottom of the group. But there we go. Nigeria, Portugal, USA, the other groups. That's a pretty tough one as well. Chile, Poland, Spain, Australia. Argentina have, I think, the easiest group there. Croatia, Ecuador, Holland and Mexico. That's quite hard to split. Also, it depends on how the teams have progressed over the years, I guess, because we're currently... Where are we? 6th in the world rankings, I think. 4th in the world rankings. That's a surprise. Didn't realise we were that high, to be honest. We're below Brazil, Italy and Argentina. But, intriguing. Hopefully we can beat Nigeria and USA. Portugal have some very good players. They've got Renato Sanchez. They've got Zé Gomes, the Man City player. I assume he's still playing for them. Yeah, he's just ripping it up in the Premier League for Man City. They're 10th in the world rankings, so they're going to be tough. Time for our Arsenal game then. In the 5 games we've played against them, we've managed to win twice. So there is an opportunity here. But it's going to be very tough. They are 3rd in the league, looking for a Champions League place, of course. We will make a couple changes. We're going to play Naganuma in the middle instead of Garber. And we're also going to play Sam Hunt up front instead of Kevin Savage. By the way, I've got to say, Ali was injured for 5 to 8 weeks. Still got 5 to 6 weeks to go. We're likely to lose today, aren't we? Arsenal are the favourites, but let's not be too negative. We're good going forwards on the whole, aren't we? This is the man to watch out for. England international Lee Robertson. He's not really been part of my plans that much in England because I'm playing 4-3-3 these days, and he's a winger, so he doesn't fit into our system. But he's going to be very dangerous, especially as he's probably going to be trying to play for me and say, put me in the England team, play me, change the formation for me. And the man up front for Arsenal, he's also a danger man, an Italian who doesn't have any caps. So he's like Pigliuccelli, a non-capped Italian. But he does look very good. This guy's playing behind him, Spanish international. And on the left, there's Samudica, a Romanian, who looks rather special. I think we need to go counter against Arsenal. I know we're at home, but they're going to be pushing forwards, keeping hold of the ball. We need to pounce on any mistake they make. First highlight of the game then. We've both had 2 shots so far. They've had more possession, quite predictably so. Still playing the Arsene Wenger style of football. Here they come. Forwards keeping hold of possession. Rossi into Schiano. Looking dangerous. Oh, I sense a goal here. Although Horatio steps in. Pigliuccelli can't win it though. But Schultz does. But he's lost it. And here come Arsenal again. Uh-oh. I saw the man left over there. And it's 1-0. Not very good marking there from Fall at right back. Oh no, Sam Hunt's got injured. He's picked up a knock. Dead leg. I'm sure he can play on with a bit of a dead leg. Here comes G-String down the left. Gives the ball away. Their goalkeeper's injured. Shoot on sight, guys. Shoot on sight. Let's try that. Let's see if it works. You never know. One might fly in for us. Here come Arsenal. Oh, this is too easy. Schiano... fires it wide. Sean Thomas in the famous pink Regen Rovers tracksuit. Trying to stop Arsenal from scoring any more goals here. Schultz picked up his yellow card. Sam Hunt, he's not getting any better. I think we're going to have to take him off. Come on guys, do something in the second half. Perhaps we will have to go attacking after all. Let's bring on Kevin Savage. Give him some hope. Nico Schultz 6.1. What is wrong there? Is that because he gave the ball away and it led to the goal? Maybe. Either way, it's not great. But we're going to go attacking in the second half and hope for a recovery of some sort. Come on, lads. Put up some sort of fight for me, please. G-String is having a poor run of games, I must say. I think we're going to have to go 4-3-3. Garber can go there. And then up front, we'll go with a deep line forward and Savage, I think. Kelly will go there, and we'll bring on Spencer Drury as the poacher. We just have to try something different because it's obviously not working at the moment. We'll turn shoot on sight off because we've not actually had any shots despite doing that. Come on, guys, please. Oh, a highlight straight away before the changes have even been made. Here come Arsenal looking for a second, which will kind of make my changes redundant, I think, if this happens. Coming forwards. Oh. That's okay. It's a corner. Naganuma crosses it in. Come on. No, the keeper catches it. He's injured and he's winning everything. There's not been a huge number of shots in this game from both sides, really. They've had the chances, though, and they've taken them. Here comes Garber running back. Sean Thomas blasting up the pitch. Martinez wins the header, but there's no wingers to head it to anymore, and Pigliacelli wasn't going to win that one. Robertson into Edipo. Over the top. Fall once again. He's beaten at the right-hand side, and it's an own goal, I think. Yep, Nathan Williams. He's suddenly grown some hair back, and he's scored an own goal. It's all over today. It's a predictable loss, really, isn't it? It was going to happen this way. We'll go route one, pump the ball, hit early crosses into the box. Maybe Stephen Dean is the better option at right back these days, because Fall is getting beaten at right back far too easily. He's not marking his man, he's just wandering out of position. We're not even going to get a nice consolation goal, are we, for the fans? It's a disappointing day for the Regen Rovers fans, and I apologise. We didn't put up a fight at all, wasn't good enough. But I suppose these are the games where, at the start of the season, when you're putting down your prediction, you're going to put this down as a loss, aren't you? 0 points. We do drop to 9th in the table, but up next is Fulham, and I think that's a winnable game. We've got Fulham, then Liverpool, which will be tough because they're in the top 4. Newcastle, who were very good last season, of course. We've got 4 away games in a row. That is not fair, but maybe that would do us a bit of a favour, really. I don't know. EFL Cup semi-final is ages away, so I'll probably play some games before then. Why is it so far into the future? I thought there's usually a game in December, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, thank you for watching today's episode. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. This is the standings at the end of today's episode. We managed to get a win, get through to the semi-final of the EFL Cup. It's going to be a very tough ask to win it now. We've had an easy ride to the semi-final stage, but it's going to get very difficult now. Unless Middlesbrough can pull off a shock, of course. Or did it already show that we're playing Man United? No, it's Man United or Middlesbrough. So, yeah, it's likely to be Man United. And then the final, if we somehow, by some miracle, beat Man United, it's going to be a very tough final as well. But we can hope, we can pray. It's the Regen Rovers way. I will see you very soon, guys.